Mariah Portillo is with us on the John Mendola Show out of Scranton. Mariah, you get to play in the Field of Dreams game. Talk a little bit about the excitement with that.
I'm really excited. I've never heard of it before, so when I got told by my coach that I got picked for it, I was really, really excited.
Let's talk about your year at Scranton, what it was like to play with your teammates, play for your coach, and
It was really fun. Everyone picking each other up when someone was down. My coach, I love her. She always pushed me to be better. She knew my potential, and she always pushed me to be better. Coach Hughes, he always did the same. He helped me with my batting if I was having an off day.
Come from a family of, I think, 4. You got a couple siblings. There's few siblings, to be correct. So tell us about what they're up to, and they're younger than you, right?
Yeah, I'm the oldest of 4. My sister, she loves to draw. We all play sports. My sister loves to draw. She plays basketball and softball. My brother, both my brothers play basketball, but my one brother, he plays basketball, football. He does the works. He just tries everything.
How about being a student athlete? Talk about balancing your schoolwork, what that was like for you.
Oh, it was very hard. Long nights. I'd come home right from school. I'd have practice right after, so I'd go to practice or go to a game and then go home, take a shower, and then I'd have to study, and I'd be up real late, but I did it.
As far as the next step for you, tell us about where you're going and why.
I'm going to Penn State School. I really loved the place. I took a tour of it, and I instantly fell in love with it, and they have a really good criminal justice program, so that's what I'm going for. I'm also going to play softball there.
Talk about that decision to take athletics to the next level and play in college. That's not easy or a comfort zone for a lot of people. Why did you decide to do that?
I just really love the game. I've been playing it ever since I moved here. It was really fun, and I just love it. So I figured just go play.
Role model for you?
Definitely my parents. They saw it when I was little that I had the potential for it. So my dad always pushing me. My mom, whenever my dad would keep pushing me and I'd get upset, she would be the one to come over and pick me up when I was upset.
Well, it's great to hear your story. We wish you the best of luck at Penn State Schoolville, and have some fun this weekend.
I will.
Carissa Giordano is with us here at the John Mendola Show via North Pocono. Let's talk a little bit about your experience this year with the Trojans and through the program itself.
This year was probably one of the best years that I personally think that we had as a team. Our record was better than past years, I believe. Not just playing, but as a team, we all came together. We'd hang out outside of practice. We'd go out for ice cream after. I've never been on a team that's felt more like a family. I'm honestly going to miss playing with them a lot, and I wish it never ended.
Talk about your role. Do you consider yourself a leader on the team, and what did you try to do to lead there at North Pocono?
I certainly hope that the girls looked at me as a leader. I tried my best to be a role model in their lives. I just hope that I did that for them and that they looked up to me like I looked up to the seniors when I was younger.
About being a student athlete, balancing that part of it and making sure you got the job done in the classroom and on the field.
I think I got better at it as the years went by. It's just knowing that when it's softball, and then when practice is over, then as soon as you get home, it's school. And right after school, all your schoolwork is done, you just gotta get back into a routine. It's just a routine of figuring out time management, which is
Younger
nice.
brother?
His name is Nick. He's 15 years old and he plays hockey, so he also has a pretty busy schedule too.
As far as role models in your life, who inspires you?
Certainly my parents. My travel ball coach, Coach Al Clark, he has been a big part of my softball career, and outside of softball, he has been one of my biggest supporters. And certainly the girls on my travel ball team and my school team, they've always been there and inspired me and pushed me to do better.
Let's talk about that next step for you, where you're going to go and what are you going to be doing.
I'm going to play at Clarion University, and I'm going to major in nursing. So that's a big step for me, and obviously a little nervous, but I think is when I get there, I just have a certain family right there too with softball, so I have a group right there.
What was that process like in trying to find the right school and weighing all those decisions?
It was pretty tricky, not gonna lie. I wasn't gonna go to Clarion University first. I was actually gonna go to IUP, but then that kind of fell through. So I think Clarion will be the good fit. It took me a while to get there, so hopefully it's for the right reason.
Field of Dreams game. Talk about your excitement and getting to play with a lot of talent.
That was probably one of the most I don't know, honored things. I think I was so surprised when I was asked to play in it, and I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to playing in this game. I feel like it's going to be so much fun. I'm meeting all these different people and playing with some of the best players in the area. So certainly going to be a good way to end my high school career.
Well, we wish you the best going forward. Sounds like you got a pretty nice plan.
Thank you.
Sadie Wood is with us here on the John Mendola Show, talking about a fine career that you had at Honesdale, and what a fabulous year it was at Honesdale for softball. Let's go right to that, and so immediate. How special was it putting together a year where things just kind of fell in place?
It was definitely really special. I'm really glad and very thankful to have that as my senior year. That's my memory. Going into the season, it was a little rough, but we really clicked as a team, and the group of girls that I played with this year, they're really like my sisters. It was great.
For you, a soccer player as well, talk about your energy into that and how much you enjoyed that season.
Soccer is right up there with softball. I love the sports equally, and I had a pretty decent year this year with soccer as well. I made first team All-Stars, and then I went all region, so that was pretty cool. I'm very thankful for that experience as well.
Not many people will try to do what you're going to attempt to do, which is play 2 sports in college. So tell us why you're going to try to do it and where you're going to do it.
Well, I'll be attending the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford this coming fall to play both soccer and softball. And really for me, I had a lot of offers for soccer and some for softball, but it's hard for me to choose one sport over the other, so I thought I was going to try to do both so that I can continue with both my passions.
It's awesome to hear. Let's talk a little bit about the people at home that are cheering you on and making sure you do the right things.
Our community really came together this last season in softball. You know, you could feel it as I was walking down the street. Everybody was saying congratulations. People I didn't even know were coming up to me in the streets just to say, hey, great season, keep going, you're doing great. And having that kind of support behind us, behind our team, was really amazing. It really gave us a lot of motivation to keep doing what we were doing and to get as far as we could.
Older sister?
I do.
Tell us about her.
My sister Sabrina, she also played on the softball team, so she was a senior when I was a freshman. Right now she's at West Virginia University. She's hoping to go to law school next year, so that's pretty cool.
How about the folks?
I love my parents. They're my #1 supporters. My dad Tim, my mom Nancy. They come to every game they can, and my dad he coached me back in 7th and 8th grade on the junior high team, so I have that special bond with him for softball.
Playing in the Field of Dreams game, it's an honor. I'm sure it's going to feel really good. Talk about some of the girls you get to meet here and some of the talent from other schools.
You know, you always see these girls, you see them as your rivals when you're playing them on the field, but they're a great group of girls. You know, getting to know them, everybody's so nice, and so we're meshing really well at our practices, and I'm very grateful to be able to play with them because they're all great and they're all going to be going on and playing in college and doing great things, and it's exciting.
Let's give a shout out to your coaching staff there at Honesdale with that softball team and to the players this year. Take us through some of those names that you'll remember a special season like this.
Well, my coach Dave and Dan Patricio, they did a great job. They're brothers, so they were very close and always motivating us. On the field, freshman Marissa Gregory, she was our starting pitcher this year, and she took us all the way through the season. She had some great, memorable strikeouts. Leaving the bases loaded, but getting that last out so nobody scored. She's definitely a name to remember. And then sophomore Rachel Dobb, she actually took up the position of third this season after an injury, but she's going to come back and catch next year for the team. She's going to do really well. She's a hot bat. She always gets on base. So they're looking pretty good for the future.
A special year for you, for the girls, and it sounds like you had a real nice athletic career academically as well as you're going to head to Pitt Bradford. We wish you the best, Sadie.
Thank you.